Now, a Houston murder-for-hire case that's captured nationwide attention. First thing tomorrow morning, Leon Jacob will be back in court to start the process of learning his punishment for hiring a hitman to kill 2 people. Stephanie Whitfield has been following this trial since the beginning. And Stephanie, this part of the trial can go several different ways, right?
Leon Jacob could get as little as probation or as much as life in prison. As you probably guessed, the 2 sides will be arguing for those 2 extremes starting tomorrow. After a week of testimony, the jury in the Leon Jacob trial only spent about an hour deliberating before making a decision.
We, the jury, find the defendant Leon Philip Jacob guilty of solicitation of capital murder.
So how did it get to this point? A year ago, the former doctor was in a relationship with this woman, Montrose veterinarian Valerie McDaniel. But he was also dealing with an issue with his ex-girlfriend. Megan Verikis had filed assault and stalking charges against him. On top of all that, McDaniel was dealing with a nasty child custody battle with her ex-husband. Prosecutors say the 2 tried to hire a hitman to make their problems go away. The thing is, the man they hired was an undercover officer who recorded more than a dozen incriminating conversations.
The fact of the matter is the tape pretty much put the man in a line of fire as far as a guilty verdict, and his explanation certainly didn't satisfy the jury.
KHOU legal analyst Gerald Tree says the extremely short jury deliberation sends a clear message.
But I just think it's going to be a bad week, for the defense this week. No matter what happens, it's going to be a bad week, because the jury that convicted is the jury that sentences.
But defense attorney George Parnham already has a sentence in mind.
Based on his background, that he is a good candidate for probation.
But now that prosecutors have proved Leon Jacob wanted 2 people dead, they'll spend this week arguing why he should spend the rest of his life paying for it. Almost immediately after that guilty verdict was read, George Parnham started talking about an appeal. The reason? The defense wanted to have a linguistics expert take the stand to give a different interpretation of those police recordings, but that expert was not allowed to testify. In downtown Houston, Stephanie Whitfield, KHOU 11 News.